Hello everybody, welcome to an interesting video. Today we're going to be reviewing this new book that came out a few weeks ago. I'm very late to this. It is the V.I.P interactive novel book, and I must say this thing is fantastic. I was first skeptical of this idea, but it works so good. I'm so excited for the next one that's coming out next week, in fact. But let's get straight into this. So let's talk about what an interactive novel is. It's basically your simple reading a book, but you have choices while reading. You can either choose this or this type thing, and it gives you different endings. It's a really cool concept. And let's just first talk about the synopsis about this book. You are someone named Devin. And you just got 2 VIP tickets to the Pizzaplex. But of course, your mother forces you to take your brother with him, which makes the day for Devon less joyful. While there, they meet this new animatronic named VIP, or Very Informative Pig. He goes in, also spoiler alert, because this synopsis is going to have spoilers. The VIP tells them to go to Bonnie Bowl, which they do, and then this leads to a choice where you either just stay with that or go to the interesting route where you just ditch them, see your friends. They say no because they're actually very terrible friends to Devon. He tries to play the arcade. VIP's pissed about it, and he forces him to play a couple games so that he can save his brother, which he does. And yeah, that's one of the endings, pretty much. That's pretty much the story. He ditched VIP, so then he forces him to play a few arcade games. And let's focus on that part, to the review part, because this is probably the best part. Basically, how the book handles it is where VIP will give you 5 tickets, and you're gonna have to use a paper for this. But basically, you have to give yourself 5 tickets, and you have mini games to choose, from the actual arcade. And you actually have to do choices. You have to choose what arcade game you want to play, and you have to do the choices while doing that. For example, you have the Chica candy game of some sorts, where you can actually unlock an extra coin while doing it, and points, of course. You have to get at least 1,000 points in order to beat it, which actually is very more simple than I thought. You then have to you also have other games like Roxy Raceway, Phaser Blast, Monty's Maze, which I'll talk about soon, and so much more. So let's talk about how these work. So basically, every time he plays a game, he has to ask VIP for help, or else his brother die. So I'm talking too quick. I'm talking way too quick. But let's slow down. We're talking about Monty's Maze. So you might be wondering, what about Monty Golf? Well, this actually takes place in like some very prequel type area, because one of the other things I like about it is that there's so many, and I mean so many references to all the past stuff. We got the carousel from Help 1 and 2. We got some of the stuff from the Tales of Pizza, like how it's shaped, how their Pizzaplex is shaped like a pizza piece, something like that. Also, during this one, there's actually no Monty Golf or daycare, because those were later added in an expansion, which we see in the actual game and later stories, which is very interesting to me. And because of that, we got this maze where Monty chases you around while you survive a very turn-twisty type maze. And the cool thing is, earlier in the story, Chica will tell you to go left if you choose the gate option in the beginning. And the Monty Maze, in order to actually win it, you actually have to choose left every single time. And if for some reason leads to your eventual win, well, that, and you should remember to get some type of candy thing from the Chica's candy game. Another cool stuff is how people think Cassie's in this, because of how in Roxy Racers there's this one brunette girl that appreciates you and lets you do certain stuff. I think she actually lets you win in that, I'm pretty sure. And of course there's Phaser Blast, which has the interesting detail of Freddy actually being cautious knowing how dangerous VIP is. And he also, this even leads to other stuff where VIP's system is where he actually gives VIP systems to specifically kids who haven't been into Pizzaplex for 6 months, which is honestly a cool detail. And anything else to say? Let's talk about theories, because I have some interesting theories about this. For example, what was it? What VIP is? People say it's the Mimic. I mean, I'd say so, but then again, people said this takes place before the Storyteller, and while the Mimic was in there, I'm pretty sure the program actually got into the Pizzaplex because of the Storyteller. There's also actually a true ending that you can actually get, because the other ending was just the normal ending. And then there's also loads of other endings that happen if either you say no to VIP about staying with you and he just kills you, I think. Other times where you fail and your brother dies. Other times where you try to tell other people about VIP and then you just die. Simple as that. But there was one true ending where I forgot exactly how it is, but you have to get a certain, I think, VR thing that makes it where your points can be doubled so that you get to 100,000 points. And when you do that, the entire Pizzaplex actually just, I don't know, the power turns off along with VIP. And then you report it to them because, you know, VIP is not active. And they promised to shut the thing down, which I highly doubt they did. I mean, did they really shut the thing down? Probably not. Also, let's talk about how we could possibly see VIP at some point in the game. Honestly, I think we could. This guy is very interesting. This new pig animatronic, and I could honestly possibly see him in another game. Probably the game after the Secret of the Mimic, FNAF 12, which is what Steve Wu has on the works, apparently. Probably in that game, maybe Cassie or Gregory, whoever we play as in that game, we will encounter this VIP guy, and maybe he'll be like some type of mini boss we have to deal with. That would be cool. And let's also talk about why these interactive novels are going to be important, because they're going to be pretty essential novels for now on. Because first, we just had the ordinary Fazbear Frights books, like, no, not the Fazbear. We had this novel trilogy with the Silver Eyes, the Twisted Ones, and the Foul Closet. Then we had the Fazbear Frights, which went on for like also 2 years. No, the first one lasted for 4 years. This one lasts 4 or 3 years, something like that. This one lasts for 2 years, I think. Yeah. Where we had 11 or 12 books from Fazbear Frights, where you basically had a book with 3 short stories in each of them. Tales of the Pizzaplex was the same thing, but Security Breach Advanced Edition type stuff. And now we got these interactive novels where it's basically again a short story, but because there's so many choices, it advances the length of the book because you have so many options to go to. It makes me wonder how the interactive novel how the week before and Return to the Pit, and apparently there's other book. Let me see. Is there a third one? Oh yeah, Escape the Pizzaplex. This is the third one. So, okay, let's just summarize this up. So, next week, on September 3rd, there will be the first interactive novel called The Week Before, which we theorize will be us playing the phone guy and defeating... Oh my god. Even says it right here. We have 25 possible endings with 2 difficulties. I don't remember how many endings the VIP had. I'm pretty sure it was like 10 or something. 10 or... I'm pretty sure it was 10. Yeah, I think it was 10. But the week before is where it really starts, where we're gonna have a lot of endings to deal with, and possibly 6. We're gonna be surviving 5 nights in this actually, which is gonna be interesting. I'm really excited to read this. This is gonna be interesting, and maybe we can even make multiple parts talking about this. Maybe, I'm not sure. This one's just a short one because it's technically the preview, like the setup to show you how all this is gonna work, the VIP book. Alright, after that, coming out actually in Christmas Eve will be the Return to the Pit, which is basically a retelling of Into the Pit, but it's now with choices and stuff, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think this is what this is. So it's basically just Instapid. But the other one I'm really interested in is Escape the Pizzaplex, which is actually coming out in my birthday next year, May 6th. Where, oh, here we go. I don't think I actually read this yet. Reveal the biggest, over the newest biggest FNAF location setting of the Smash Security Breach game and all this new intro. You are Cassie. Okay, chased by terrifying animatronic wells and the night guards. You've got to do whatever you can to make it alright. Can you say, or will it be game over before you dawn? Okay, this is interesting because it talks about Cassie. But I'm not sure if this is the Cassie from the Ruin DLC, because this one talks about animatronics and night guards. That night guards part is very interesting. I don't know what that means, but yeah, that's basically what this interactive novel is. There's probably going to be probably a few more if they want to make more. It might just be these 4, but there could be possibly lots of more books of it, which I'm very excited for. Is there anything else to say? Oh, I guess I could do a ranking. 10 out of 10. I love this concept. I love this concept so much. Interactive novels are fantastic. I can't wait to see more of this. I guess we could showcase the thing, 2 more things that came out here. One is the Five Nights at Freddy's trailer, but I don't think I'm gonna showcase that. Let's showcase this thing though. Okay, here is the 3rd teaser that came out during the FNAF movie, which is basically a sculpt modeling of Toy Chica. And what's interesting to me is that her beak is not on yet, which makes me think that at some moments in the movie, I'm hoping we actually get to see Toy Chica take off the beak and show her creepy version of herself. But anyways, that is all. I hope you all enjoyed. If you like this video, give it a like. Consider subscribing for more content like this. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.